I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on GBN, we're unlocking 40 years of career success in just 40 minutes. The name of the book, 4040, 40 years of career life advice in 40 minutes. It's written by a terrific author by the name of Michael Allen Bell, and this quick read powerhouse is packed with practical wisdom on leadership, persuasion, project management, and overcoming challenges. Whether you're just starting out or seeking to level up, this book delivers high impact insights to help you thrive in your career and in life. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put him on TV today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his amazing book. The links are below this interview. Mike, thanks so much for joining me here today.
Glad to be here.
Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. What inspired you to distill 40 years of experience into just 40 minutes?
Well, I kept a log of life lessons that I learned at work. I've been doing this for years, and it came to me that I need to take this and put it out, make it available for people to use, take it, systematize it, organize it, and make it available in a format that it could be passed along to others.
Absolutely. It's very digestible. It's great to comprehend and it's impactful. Um, Talk to us about how your background in cybersecurity may have shaped your approach to leadership.
In dealing with cybersecurity, people think of it as just purely technology, but the more challenging aspect is dealing with people because it's not like it is in the movies where the computers are in a room and you have these nerds just looking at it. In real life, all of us have to have contact with computers, whether we realize it or not, and all the systems that make our world function. As they say, data makes the world go round. All those systems have value, and anything with value has to be protected, particularly in the world in which we live. There are people that would like to take advantage and to get their kicks from sowing disruption. Plus, there are plenty of people that do it for hard profit, and they're criminals that look to extract data and it's like being held up, except instead of your wallet, they're opening the credentials to your bank account or the contacts to your family. Anything of value like that is accessed nowadays, not so much by keys as it is information.
It's important advice. Let me ask you this. What's one career mistake you hope readers can avoid by reading your book?
No, well, gee, how many? One thing I would start with is to say that people need to develop the knack of listening. And if you're in a position of interacting with people, take the time to pause and listen. I'm in so many meetings where people ask questions and they keep talking, and it's hard to have a constructive dialogue. Uh,
Yeah,
that's one thing for sure. The other
absolutely.
is,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Well,
No, you
the
go
other
ahead,
thing
sir.
is to try to look at the conversation from the other person's perspective.
Yeah.
Back to you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Empathy is so important. Communication is a two-way speech. It's not just you delivering a message, or it's you receiving that message and making sure the message that's being delivered and being received are on the same page. So I think that's great advice. Talk to us about what you mean by recognizing patterns to achieve success or the patterns to achieve success.
So oftentimes you can have an approach that deliberately achieves desired outcomes by following a pattern of a sequence of events that systematically leads to achieving what you need and want versus random actions that it might turn out or it might not. I mean, if people are learning to play music, you go to a maestro, a virtuoso, to learn how to play the guitar, play the violin. You learn from a master. In the old days, before the Industrial Revolution, people would go apprentice themselves to a master to learn their trade. The same principle applies even today and in vast ranges of fields, that finding people that achieve successful outcomes and patterning after them. You looking at books and articles that talk about how people have been able to achieve success is the smart way to approach things.
Yeah.
Alan Power, who's the late Alan Power, who led the Cybersecurity SANS Institute, SANS. He was famous for saying you can tell what the future is by finding someone else who's doing it and pattern after them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great advice, without a doubt. Basically, finding your role model in a person or in a pattern of achievement. And I think that's great advice. How do you define constructive thinking in your book?
It leads first to a a desired outcome.
Mhm.
You oftentimes it starts with gathering ideas, a divergent set of thinking, so to speak, where you gather ideas here, there, and you don't try to structure. It's brainstorming, as it were. But then you try, okay, well, now, which of these things align, if you think of it in terms of a progression, align to get me from where I'm at to where I need to go? That's one aspect of constructive thinking. The other is obviously the opposite of destructive thinking.
Yeah.
Uh, it's not difficult to criticize, doesn't take a lot of intelligence. Oftentimes, it's much more difficult to hold your voice, listen, wait, and look for the path out, taking the high road in dealings with other people. That's another aspect of constructive thinking.
Very, very important. There's so many naysayers in the workplace and in the corporate environment. This can't be done. He doesn't know what he's doing. We've tried this before, but so much noise you got to cut through, so much destructive thinking, as you talked about. Be the one who's positive, be the one who's coming up with ideas, be the one who is pro team. And I think you're going to benefit not only the corporation or the entity, but yourself as well. Talk to us about persuasion and the role it plays in career success.
Okay, that's page 32 of the book.
Hmm.
And oh, refresh my memory.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I'd imagine having the ability to talk and communicate and persuade people to do things the way you think they should be done as a leader, as a manager, is very, very important, right?
right. The most important thing is to uh, provide a degree of ownership in what is happening. Where if you're having to have people uh, work on a project, you give them something that they can own, that they can contribute. It uh, reinforces their sense of value. It also reinforces the idea that they would contribute their ideas rather than just sit back and you know take the ride, so to speak. Uh, People support the things that they feel like they have a stake in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Pride of ownership, I think, is very, very important. And I think it distinguishes people who do a good job and do a great job. And of course, when it comes to success, you want to do a great job. What do you hope readers take away after they finish up their 40 minutes with you and your advice in this book? What do you hope they understand or realize after they turn that last page?
The key lessons are that time is our most valuable resource, that the way someone approaches tasks of life is just as important, more important than what they do. That integrity matters, honesty matters, owning the outcome matters. That uh, and if you do make a mistake, there's always the opportunity to stop, reset, and restart. There is forgiveness and there is hope at the end of the day. And I hope people will get the blend of constructive thinking, patterns that help achieve success, hope and encouragement to do good, do what's right. My thought behind this is that so many people, some people achieve success naturally, others struggle at it. For the people that are in the back of the room that struggle, I'm hoping that this gives an edge, something that, somebody can pick up something and apply little by little and achieve incremental success. They tell a story of, an analogy of the Major League Baseball player, the one that has a 2.5 or 250 average versus a 300 average. The 250 average Major League player might make $1 million. The one that bats 300 might make $3 or $4 million. If you average that out over the course of a baseball season, that's one extra hit a week.
Yeah.
Just one extra hit a week. And so little improvements can rack up and stack up over time.
That's a great metaphor, great advice. Step up to the plate, hit that extra, safe shot once a week, improve your stats, and make that incremental change. I think it'll benefit you in the long run, no doubt. Like you said, the difference between being a player who hits 250 and 300. Great advice. The name of the book we've been talking about today is 40/40. 40 years of career life advice in 40 minutes. It is a quick yet powerful guide that can transform your professional path. Mike, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I appreciate your time, your insight, your wisdom, and sharing your wonderful experience with us. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford for the Global Book Network. So long for now.